Yes, what you are seeing is India. More particularly, we are in the south of India, in the state of Kerala. The beauty of this place has caught me by surprise. I absolutely didn't expect to see what I saw. Yet Kerala fascinated me in so many ways, and I cannot wait to share this beautiful place with you that will be on your bucket list very soon. Hi, if we don't know each other yet, I'm Rita, and at the moment I'm traveling through the beautiful country of India, exploring sites, cities, and sharing all my impressions and best recommendations here with you. Last time we had seen each other, I was exploring the busy city of Mumbai, and since I am a city person, I loved every second of it. But now it is time to explore calmer and greener places in India, which really are a hidden gem. I am flying from Mumbai to Kochi and will then jump into a car to commute further into Munnar, a tea plantation paradise, where the greenery around is simply surreal. We have landed in Kochi, and the airport here seems to be pretty small. Over here is baggage, and then right here there's already people waiting to pick you up. As you exit the airport, there's a little coffee house called Ruchi's Cafe. The snack has been so needed after the flight and before the upcoming journey. So we booked a driver, now searching for it, got a little hot coffee for the long way ahead. And snacks. Yay. As we start driving, we don't have to wait for too long until we see the green hills just appear all around us. The ride is quite long, just over 3 hours, which is a good amount of time to really get lost in looking outside of your car window, getting a glimpse of things that you're about to experience, or take a nap. Our driver has been a little bit too Schumachery in his driving, so I was quite glad when we made it to our hotel, but I would definitely recommend to pre-arrange a driver with your hotel, so that you know there will be someone taking on the long ride with you. And just like that, we made it to our hotel, where we were welcomed with the nicest ceremony.
Thank you. Thank you.
We just arrived at our hotel in Munnar, and we were greeted with these beautiful flower necklaces and the dot here on the forehead, and it looks stunning here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Our hotel has so many activities for the guests, and one that falls into my eyes immediately is the Saree demo. Of course, I want to do it in the next couple of days here. This is our room for the next days. Pretty average, normal room, looks nice and comfy. But the highlight is really full-size window wall. We even hear and see the waterfall. The rest of the hotel doesn't disappoint either. There is a pool and a huge dining area with a direct view onto Munnar's beauty. It's so stunning. The next morning started very calm and beautiful by a walk through the tea plantations and the waterfall, which was the perfect activity to do first thing in the morning before a delicious breakfast. Munnar is situated at an altitude of approximately 1,600 meters above sea level. The region's history is deeply intertwined with tea cultivation, which began in the late 19th century, transforming Munnar into a major tea production area. The area is also characterized by its rolling hills covered in a blanket of green tea plants, and the ecosystem is exceptionally rich with a variety of flora and fauna. Today's activities are not stopping with our morning walk. Our hotel offers bike rentals, and because we don't have a scooter in India, this is the best vehicle to have in order to drive deeper into the tea plantations of Munnar. So off we go. But they have no regulations, so it's quite difficult to go up. I'm out of breath already. The cool thing about having your own vehicle is that you can stop wherever. For example, here we found a little village and a temple. We're just standing and enjoying it. Look how quiet it is here. That can't be India. The really cool thing about Kerala is how unique this place is in the context of India, because after coming from the cities like Mumbai and Delhi, where your personal space is less than a square meter and you stand and you are touched by everyone everywhere, which is fun, you know, but being here in the context of India and having this space and this nature and this quiet around you, it just gives it a different context. The ride is very hot. The sun is shining on us, and driving uphill in the heat is a whole exercise in itself. So instead of going too far, we decided to explore the area close to our hotel, which is still deep enough into the tea plantations. If you really want to make use of all the lanes and narrow ways that you can pass by here to see the fields from every angle, you're probably better off with a motorcycle, because it is difficult with the bicycles. Going down is one thing, but going up is a whole other thing, especially in the sun. It is hot here. Trying to find some shadow is therefore the goal that we are after. We are having a little snack break, just cookies unfortunately, and I got them actually at the train station when we were waiting for our train from Delhi to Agra. Look at that. Found shadow, we have a snack, everything is great. We spent the last half an hour here in the shadow, just relaxing, cooling down, and so many people pass by on tuk-tuks or by foot saying hello, asking us where we are from, and just being very happy that we came that far up into the mountain rather than just staying at the very front where most tourists stay. So I think they were happy to see us up here. With the sun boiling up above us more and more though, it's time to head back. We made it! And we've made it to a coffee shop, which I'm going to show you now how it looks like and in which setting it is. This tea house is located right next to the waterfall, so pretty much the most perfect location to have. It's time to get some chai in a little tea house here on the mountain. Hi! And what is the best drink to have next to a tea plantation? Of course, it is a fresh chai with masala spices. And it's so hot, it's like billion degrees hot, and it's in a metal cup, which makes it even hotter. But the coffee is really nice and cute, local, and this was the only coffee we actually found on the whole hike today. And look at that, we're right next to the waterfall. That refresher and break has been so welcomed and needed, and with that new energy in us, we can now complete the journey back to the hotel. Of course, our hotel has one of its many activities and is ready for us with some snacks and coffee in the afternoon while we are overseeing Munnar from the top from our dining area. We have a little coffee break here, Americano, some cookies, and then some leaf.
Banana leaf. Yeah.
Banana leaf. Am I supposed to eat it with the leaf?
I don't think so. No, I don't think you should eat it.
I don't think I should eat it. Okay, our lovely waitress Ruki explained to me that I'm not supposed to eat the leaf after all. So I'm trying to oh look, it goes off the leaf. Perfectly fine. And then it's like a little sandwich. That's coconut, sugar, honey, not sure. And then the outside is it's like a mochi bowl. If you've known a mochi ice cream bowl, this is how it is. And then the time has finally come for me to try on a saree for the first time in my life. It's like a dream coming true. So I tried on a saree, and I really wanted to do that while here in India, and a person here from the hotel helped me to put it on, and it's so difficult. I had no idea, all of these are separate layers that you have to fold on top of each other, and then the skirt and this top part is one piece that you first wrap around your waist and then up here, and I feel so pretty with it. Nice. Oh, and I was also told that basically the way you wear a saree is always the same. You can just have different materials, but the way the wrapping process is done is always the same. I lost the shoe! Like a princess! After a delicious dinner and a fire show in our hotel, it was time to head to bed. The next day started bright and early, but we spent it mostly relaxing at the hotel before having lunch. And we had no idea how huge these dishes are. We got some lentils, some paneer with rice and bread, and it's huge. But we have the prime spot here in the restaurant. This is this table, and we sit directly, no obstructed view at all. Very, very full, it really is time to head out and explore the city. For that, we called a tuk-tuk. It was a very, very bumpy ride. The iPhone stabilization feature is hiding it up, but I can't complain at all. The views have been spectacular all the way. Our first stop is the Tea Museum. Look at that greenery around us, and it's everywhere. So just the ride from A to B is an experience in itself. Our first stop in Munnar is the Tea Museum, and the entry here was 125 rupees per person, so very affordable, and I hope to get lots of knowledge at this place. I've read some mixed reviews about this place online, so I was very curious to see how it is actually, and I've already learned quite a lot of things. For example, did you know that India is the largest tea drinking nation, with Turkey right behind it? Like, I had no idea. The next part of the museum taught me all about the steps of how tea is actually made. There were so many steps involved in that process, and knowing them makes me appreciate my occasional cup of tea even more. Speaking about a cup of tea, we got to try one right here at the source of it all. Thank you.
Lemon, ginger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Got a black lemon tea. That's the first tea I had without milk here in India, and actually the first not masala tea. First sip. Tastes very fresh, lemony and like tea. That behind me is a mountain of tea leaves that then get produced further into the tea that we see in our tea bags with the machines that we saw already downstairs. And this is how they look like. The smell here is so fresh, as if you just cut your lawn, you know, like the same smell. Very earthy, very fresh and very nice. And somehow I never thought about it, how the tea looks like before it ends up in our tea bag. So it's pretty cool to see that here. The factory part of the museum was actually really interesting to see how the tea is produced and done. But to be honest, the other part of the exhibition was a little bit, let's say, not used to its full potential. Parts of it were kind of unclear to me what their purpose is in the museum, for example, like heads of animals or some old furniture. But overall, the factory part and seeing a little bit of information of tea, still I learned something, and that's the key point. But would I recommend to come here? Probably not, if I'm honest. To my happy surprise, there was a school just next to the tea museum, and with the kids finishing their school day, it got pretty fun quickly. I was lucky to meet lots of kids. Nice to meet you. I feel like I can come here all day.
Look, there's a tuk-tuk with 300 people inside.
Like a local school bus. Look at the school setting here. Like, it looks like paradise of a school. I want to study all over again here. So cool. I love how the kids really look for an opportunity to speak English and practice their English, and even though they maybe just know a couple of sentences, they try to say them. How are you? What's your name? And just the little words that they have to have a conversation, and I love their curiosity, their natural curiosity. And we drove past the city here in Munnar. It didn't look that interesting compared to like the fields that you have all around you and the nature. But we are here, so why not go there? And we decided to walk there from the tea museum. And on our way, we are discovering lots of pretty places. Hi! Hi! The city center of Munnar is quite compact, but it has everything that it needs. If you want to buy some tea in Kerala, then there are lots of tourist spots which you can fall under. They are probably way more expensive than the local prices, but here on the market in the city center you will find some tea shops probably offering you the right price of the tea. And one thing I almost forgot to mention is, but Kerala or Munnar is famously known for its bananas dried in this shape. I love it. such a huge bag. I've never seen such a huge bag. It's still an overload to your senses, even if you've just been 2 days away from the big cities. We've just come from Mumbai 2 days ago and we've just stayed in the hotel. But now being even here in the city center, it's all back. It's all kind of the Indian style. Everything is busy and packed. With all those impressions, it's time to head back to the hotel, and today we decided to end the day with a massage, which has been just the perfect ending to the first perfect couple of days in Munnar. But tomorrow we will be heading on a full one-day exploration tour of Munnar with a local guide. I think you really need to see this, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to not miss it. Or if you want to see more of my adventures in India, check out my other videos and I will see you in my next one.